Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for a sign of Sagittarius, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Sagittarius. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that. First link in the description down below for a personal reading. You can also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there in my Etsy shop in the description down below. So if you go check that out, go and go buy something, really appreciate that. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Sagittarius, let us see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Card falling out. Number 42. In each other we find ourselves. Sagittarius, this could be talking about destiny, like people coming together and they're part of your life path. Alright, some people stay, some people leave. It's meant to be, but in each other we find ourselves. Okay, so in each other we find ourselves, Sagittarius. So maybe someone where you're finding yourself in them. Very interesting. So let's pull another card. Number 44, White Buffalo Woman. Hopeful heart, see her sign. Sagittarius, it's telling you to have hope here. Pay attention to the signs. Signs from Spirit. Spirit sending you signs. Alright? So let's read about your cards, because it's actually been a long time since I've used this deck. Sagittarius, I am so tired. Number 42. Says there is a spiritual purpose that only you can fulfill. As you move forward on your journey, you create space for others to move along behind you. As the ones ahead of you move forward, so too does room open up for your expansion. Upon this earth, we are all building the sacred temple, each fulfilling our task as we assist and support each other in our collective divine mission. How can you help with your heart most actively engaged? What can you offer which inspires and energizes you so much that others are uplifted by your presence? How can you receive from others joyfully, bringing them pleasure? Engage in giving and receiving deeply with devotion. Your wisdom and openness to life generates healing for our earth. It says healing is indicated, especially of wounds, about connection and trust, safety and tribe, belonging and permission to be a unique individual. At a physical level, more vitality is indicated, and ample energy for healing. At a spiritual level, a deepening of awareness of unified consciousness is opening within you, which will bring you into deeper divine communion and increase your effectiveness as a healing presence and sacred activist in this world. You have a destiny to fulfill, and there will be much help for many people to fulfill it. The universe wants you to succeed. Do not hesitate to ask and receive assistance, for your fulfillment of your own mission helps others. It says the first people of Australia recognize a sacred connectedness between the spiritual and the earthly, and the bond that exists between all beings. They refer to this as communion. In South Africa, the concept of, I don't know how to say that word, but describes a universal bond connecting all of humanity. It says these two honor the understanding that the individual grows and develops, flourishes, and expresses purpose and meaning in connecting with the greater guiding purpose of the collective. To honor communion, to honor Ubuntu, means to honor ourselves and each other as we seek out and fulfill our purpose for the greatest good. Our purpose is what brings our being to life, what we feel we must naturally do. There is loving and healing genius in the divine design, in the fulfillment of our own authentic spiritual destiny. So are all beings assisted in the fulfillment of their destiny too. There are times when the spiritual path requires a separation from collective and the consciousness it holds. We may feel an internal disconnection from society during such phases, as we sift through the societal conditioning, casting aside that which does not strike as truth, and seeking alternative views. As we distill our consciousness, we discover a new way to be, Then, when it is time, we naturally seek to live and share this eternal truth with others. We reach out to our tribe or discover new tribes, integrating in the social fold with our precious offerings of rarefied awareness. We realize that the conflict with social values serves a purpose, helps us clarify our own consciousness so we grow strongly spiritually, psychological, and emotionally. Our offering to communities can then become a new alchemical wisdom. Alright, then it goes on, but I'm really getting tired, Sagittarius. So here's the healing process. It says, find a place to sit or lie comfortably. Imagine, feel, or visualize that every being on earth is being blessed by divine love. Silently, with reverence and joy, see every being captured within a circle of golden light. It wraps itself lovingly around the earth, plants, human beings, trees, bugs, animals, lost souls, and isolated humans. All beings are included in the divine encircling embrace. A feeling of peace, unity, and healing builds with this circular field. Rest here for as long as it feels good. When you are ready, gently arise from your meditation and say, may all beings know peace, divine love, and merciful protection. May each of us know true belonging and fulfill our sacred purpose with open hearts and willing minds. So be it. Place your hands in prayer and bow your head. You have finished your healing process. The White Buffalo Woman says, have hope, for you are pure of heart. And the White Buffalo Woman appears as a divine sign of rebirth and harmony. She is a way shower who lives as one with Great Spirit. She teaches us the practices that will free and empower us all. She heralds the birth of the divine upon a new earth. You are held in her heart, and you will recognize her beautiful grace of spirit in your own. This oracle signifies hope and reunion after a challenging or dark time. There will be harmony and a coming together in a sacred purpose after putting pain or conflict behind you. Birth of something pure and true shall happen under the auspices of Great Spirit. Forgive yourself and others and lay claim to purity and goodwill that is your heart's true nature. Spiritual blessing is bestowed. Your actions are in accord with heaven. Your actions are in accord with heaven, so you are in alignment with heaven. Sagittarius, complete release and renewal shall take place. The good and true will triumph in the end. Have faith for your prayers being answered. Your prayers being answered here, Sagittarius. So you're releasing here. Alright? There's going to be a renewal happening. There's going to be a lot of different renewals, like a spiritual renewal, spiritual power renewal. But look at this. Hope after pain that you may have been through. Okay? You have good coming to you. You have blessings coming to you. Alright? Maybe that can be through people. Alright? Like, I feel like it's connecting with communities, Sagittarius. There's something with communities there and people. Here's a healing process. With one hand on your heart, say aloud, such is your love, Great Spirit, that our every human need is anticipated. And in times when we have lost our way, you send us a Savior, one who loves us with such passion and purity that they are moved to action on our behalf. May we open our hearts to such saving grace and truly embrace your ways, Great Spirit, bringing the harmony of heaven to earth. Through my own free will and divine grace, so be it. There are names of people, including yourself, who need a blessing of hope, healing, and renewal. You can call for special assistance now by saying, I call for special assistance of divine dispensation through unconditional love, divine redemption, and mercy for, that says, list your chosen names of people, places, communities, groups, situations, or causes or creatures that move your heart. Then simply place your hands in a prayer at your heart and bow your head. It says, if you can, imagine a shining white buffalo within your heart, radiant and kind and rare, a sign of true hope, renewal, and divine miracles of healing. Allow yourself to feel touched by the radiance, the otherworldly grace and beauty of this creature in your heart. He will fade away softly, spreading his presence out as light to all those on your list. Or, if you did not state a list, then he will spread his light to the world as a whole. Rest for a moment in the bliss of this blessing. You have completed your healing process. Alright, Sagittarius. That is messages for you. Now let's get some runes and charts for yourself. We have Aries. Alright, Sagittarius, you can have those placements or one around you. I'm trying to show you, but it doesn't really show up on the camera. We have the sun beetle, which you connect to. So you're connecting more with the sun. Sagittarius, the sun is like healing, it's like energy, it's like vitality here. We have the rose. Rose is important for the heart chakra, Sagittarius. We have this moth girl, so connect with the moth. The moth is also connecting with the moon, the stars, the night, things like that. We have obsidian, which is a protective stone. We have flow. We have rewards coming in. We have you being protected, Sagittarius. So, that's all I have for you. And like I said, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop, going to go buy something. Really appreciate that. And if you want to see more content, go like, subscribe. Bye guys.